Mastering organizational diagnostics. Vendor management holds the organization back from operational excellence. Where does the organization currently stand in terms of its vendor management processes, and in what ways do these processes either support or hinder its pursuit of operational excellence? The organization's current vendor management processes can be assessed through a comprehensive evaluation of its strategies, policies, and procedures. This examination will provide a clear understanding of the organization's current standing in terms of vendor management and its impact on operational excellence. Firstly, the organization's vendor management strategy should be reviewed to determine its alignment with the overall business objectives. This includes analyzing the organization's procurement policies, vendor selection criteria, and contract management practices. The review should also assess the organization's risk management processes, including its identification and mitigation of risks associated with vendor relationships. The next step is to evaluate the organization's vendor onboarding process, which encompasses the steps taken to integrate new vendors into the organization's system. This includes assessing the effectiveness of the vendor registration process, the quality of the vendor database, and the communication protocols in place for vendor interactions. The organization's vendor onboarding process may hinder operational excellence if it is lengthy, bureaucratic, or lacks clear communication, leading to delays and inefficiencies. The organization's vendor performance management process should also be evaluated to determine its effectiveness in measuring vendor performance against agreed-upon key performance indicators, KPIs. This includes assessing the frequency and quality of vendor performance reviews, the effectiveness of issue resolution processes, and the timeliness of payment to vendors. Inefficient vendor performance management may hinder operational excellence by failing to hold vendors accountable for their performance, leading to subpar goods and services. Furthermore, the organization's procurement process should be examined to determine its efficiency and effectiveness in sourcing goods and services from vendors. This includes assessing the procurement cycle time, the quality of the procurement team, and the level of automation in the procurement process. Inefficient procurement processes may hinder operational excellence by leading to delays, increased costs, and poor quality goods and services. The organization's contract management process should also be evaluated to determine its effectiveness in managing vendor contracts throughout their life cycle. This includes assessing the quality of contract documentation, the frequency of contract reviews, and the effectiveness of contract amendment and termination processes. Poor contract management may hinder operational excellence by leading to contractual disputes, non-compliance with contractual terms, and inefficiencies in contract administration. In addition, the organization's vendor risk management process should be assessed to determine its effectiveness in identifying and mitigating risks associated with vendor relationships. This includes evaluating the organization's risk assessment and monitoring processes, its contingency planning, and its crisis management procedures. Inadequate vendor risk management may hinder operational excellence by exposing the organization to reputational, operational, and financial risks. The organization's technology infrastructure supporting vendor management should also be evaluated to determine its effectiveness in streamlining vendor management processes. This includes assessing the organization's use of procurement software, contract management tools, and vendor management systems. Inefficient technology infrastructure may hinder operational excellence by limiting the organization's ability to streamline vendor management processes, leading to inefficiencies and increased costs. Finally, the organization's vendor management metrics and analytics should be reviewed to determine their effectiveness in providing insights into vendor performance and identifying areas for improvement. This includes assessing the quality of vendor performance data, the frequency of reporting, and the use of analytics to drive decision-making. Inadequate vendor management metrics and analytics may hinder operational excellence by failing to provide actionable insights, leading to poor decision-making and inefficient vendor management processes. In conclusion, the organization's current vendor management processes may either support or hinder its pursuit of operational excellence depending on their effectiveness in managing vendor relationships, streamlining procurement processes, and mitigating risks. By conducting a comprehensive evaluation of its vendor management processes, the organization can identify areas for improvement and implement strategies to optimize its vendor management practices, ultimately leading to enhanced operational excellence.